Hello everybody, it is Marty McConnell, the Off-Grid Gecko, and kind of putting the Bumblebee project on hold today. So one of these little girls died last night, and I was planning on releasing the other three today on video, and I just went in to get them, to release them, and two more are dead. So this experiment is definitely not going according to plan. So this is the last living queen, and I'm gonna just go ahead and turn her loose. Yeah, you'll have setbacks and failures, especially when you're doing stuff that's new and different. So I'm just gonna take my top off here, and we'll just let her fly away whenever she's ready. You want to fill up on some stuff before you go, and she's looking a little rough around her little color patches, but there she is, the last one that's still alive. Boop boop. Crawling around on there. Should probably take off in a minute. They had plenty of food, so the first dead one I found was actually in the food bowl. And there she goes. So I need to reevaluate my design, figure out what I've maybe done wrong, what kind of things I've done right, and then we'll go from there. Either way, these homes proved inappropriate when stored in my house. They probably need a bit warmer conditions, so bumblebees tend to like it in the 80s and low 90s, probably in the 80s, because 90s would be a bit overkill for the brood, I think. So there's several things in question here. Number one is the pollen, whether it was a good source of pollen or not, and the lack of them getting broody suggests that the pollen maybe wasn't very good. Why are you licking my hand? I can have cheeseburger. As far as the styrofoam not being secured in place may have been a problem, and also these chunks may have been a little on the large side, to where the queens weren't able to warm them up appropriately to start building a nest on them. That's a possibility. The sugar water, I don't think there's anything to fret about. And the location may have been a problem. Like, it may just be too noisy in my house with me walking in and out. Dead bumblebees. It's not good. Maybe give it another try. Different species of bumblebees emerge at different times, so there will probably still be a couple seasons worth of bumblebees left if I get my act together with this. I may try it again. The books say to leave them for about a month. In my opinion, if they're not making brood after a week, then something's probably not to their liking and it needs to be reevaluated. So I do not recommend the previous video. I'm going to leave it up as an example of what not to do, or maybe just a direction for those of you who are getting started and having ideas about this. The best advice is to probably set some of this up and use better pollen, come up with a better watering scheme. So I read some places that will actually put the sugar water like down underneath the floor of the thing so that the bees can crawl in and out. They were obviously finding them with these ladders, but there's also a chance they take flight, buzz around in there, and accidentally drop in. So there's definitely a lot of things to consider here. That's it. This video is already too long. It's just going to be short, but I appreciate you guys watching. If I do any more updates with the bumblebees, of course I'll show you what I'm doing, how I'm doing things different, and what I'm going to do in the future. Until I get around to it and formulate a new plan, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you'll stay tuned for more. Don't forget to subscribe, hang out, tell your friends. We will see you guys later, right? Right. Alright. Boing.